Doesn't really matter. Let's take a look at this replay. As always, we're going to start with key and attack display on. I'm going to pause it. We're going to go back to the start. Let's see how this one goes. So right off the bat, okay, that's an amazing way to eat damage for no reason. I gotta say, like the thing is, Kage can't really zone Ryu if you stay at a certain distance, because the red fireballs are really risky. They're really risky. And now you're jumping in from a bad angle because he basically already conditioned you to be scared of the fireball, when Kage, in fact, can't actually properly keep up with the fireball game with Ryu. All you gotta do is stand at the right distance and throw fireballs. Once he starts throwing the red fireballs, it's actually very risky and very punishable. If he does like a heavy red fireball, you can jump that on reaction. So let's see. Yeah, I feel like the strategy is already kind of bad. You're trying to chase down Kage when that's really not necessary. He should be chasing you down. But he successfully made sure you're scared of his fireball game, which is amazing. Wow, that was a nice hit, counter hit confirm. That was probably on accident though. Bad anti-air. What did you try to do though? Crouching jab. Did you just crouching jab there? Yeah, just a crouching jab. Don't anti-air with crouching jab. You're not Bison or Guile. Yeah, this guy's just anti-airing you. You're freaking out because of the fireball game that is actually weak of Kage. And you're getting anti-air properly. I gotta say, the Kage player is playing this very well. That was punishable. That was definitely punishable. Let's take a look at the frame data of that. +6. So you could have actually punished this with... you could have actually punished this with a crouching medium punch, but you mistimed it. Wow, YOLO Tatsu, was that an accident? What did you try to do there? No, it did not seem to be an accident. Don't YOLO Tatsu. Don't YOLO Tatsu. Smurf Kage. This could actually be a Smurf, like he's really playing well, I gotta say. Don't do unsafe stuff, like take a look at that. Why sweep in this position when you don't have V-trigger to activate? You're pushing too hard. You're simply pushing too hard. Good DP, good anti-air there. Good pressure as well. Alright, let's take a look at like how do you pressure in this spot. So you get this, you double dash. That's fine. You're +9 here. So what do you do now? Let's go frame by frame. You're doing a throw, and your opponent is doing a late tech. Okay, that's totally normal so far. No crosscuts, but that was tricky. And take a look at that. This is a good moment to get a crosscut. Let's see what you try to do here. You're doing a jab. Don't anti-air jab. Don't do that. Like, this is actually a really bad habit for a lot of players. If you can't crosscut, you should probably just be blocking in this spot. You could have punished that forward hard punch with standing light kick. Was there a forward hard punch on on block? Like, or on whiff? Because on whiff can be pretty tricky. Yeah, this Kage is playing on a different level, I gotta say. This was a moment to pressure, and you reacted a little bit too late to this. So you were just standing there because you expected that EX to get through, and then you started dashing. You were 1 frame off when it comes to that parry. That was actually kind of sad. This guy definitely a Smurf. He's playing well. Could have been a Smurf. I'm not sure about it. Like, the way he played this, the reason why this Kage player won was definitely because he made sure that the Ryu is scared of the fireball game, which is an amazing accomplishment in and of itself. That was only possible because of bad spacing though, right? So if I do watch again, you can clearly see what happens at the very start, right? You can see that, take a look at this. Shippo82 is backdashing. When I see Ryu players backdash, when that's the first thing that you're doing, then I know you don't know how to play the character properly. You beat him in the end, Dragon Boy. Interesting. What did you do then? Because you played this one really poorly, and then later, like, the longer you played, the better it worked out. But still, you weren't throwing enough fireballs, for example. I think like that's something you gotta do against Kage. You gotta force Kage to go for unsafe V skills, for example, because that's the answer of Kage to the fireball game. But if you backdash like this, you make him comfortable in throwing red fireballs. Like this. You're allowing this red fireball to happen. If you parried this one properly, then you could have gotten free V trigger, so V gauge, but so the idea was not bad, just the execution. Multiple times the execution. And now you realize, okay, 10 seconds in, you're getting zoned against Kage. And then you start to go in. And this is what I'm talking about. He conditioned you to be scared of fireball when there is really no good reason to be scared of the fireball. You gotta stand at a certain range and throw fireballs, like mid-screen away, and then start throwing fireballs. And you'll notice the Kage player is gonna be very uncomfortable because red fireball is a big risk from that spot. He's not gonna be happy throwing red fireballs from mid-screen away. But yeah, that's basically it for this replay analysis.
You do the time.
You do the crime, you do the time. So let's take a look at, I mean, R.Mika is pretty known for robbing you, right? So I guess Lucia is the perfect character to handle R.Mika. So as always, key display on, attack data on. Let's start and see how this one goes. As I said, I'm not quite familiar with this, so I might have issues giving good advice on this. Right off the bat, jumping in on R.Mika is usually a bad idea. Her crouching medium kick, medium punch is one of the best anti-airs in the game, and it gives her Oki, so it's not what you want to do. Generally, you would like to zone her, and I think Lucia can actually do it with the fireball. So now you're immediately put in this bad situation. Good jump out, bad conversion. Let's take a look at that again. So I'm not sure what the best combo is right there, but you definitely want to get a conversion in a special move, right? You missed that out because you wanted to go for a medium kick combo here, but you were too far away. Something that you needed to recognize, kind of similar to Ryu players when they do a jump and they don't recognize that they're really far away. So they go for a medium punch, crouching medium punch combo, even though they're too far away. So let's see what happens next. Same thing again. You got mixed up this time around. He didn't go for the command throw. You tried to jump out. You got hit by that combo. So far, all of the damage came from Xenon just not being patient enough here, jumping in for no reason. And now you're cornered because of it. Let's see how you handle the pressure. Yep, that's what I expected. EXTP, yep, I knew it. Did you see that? I had the perfect read on that. So that was a really desperate get, like that was a risky way to handle the situation. You got away there, so that's not too bad. Frankosaurus, enjoy your gifted sub. Let's take a look at what happens next. Okay, B-Trigger, you have the setups. Was that a cross-up setup in some way? I'm not quite sure about it. Looked interesting. Okay. Good conversion. Not bad. What happens next? Ah, that was so sad. Oh my god, what was that? What was that? Let's take a look at that again. First of all, right there, you could have killed, right? Right there, you could have killed. That Fierce Punch missed. The Sakura back Fierce missed. So that was totally on you. I think that happens when... It's the same thing with Ryu, by the way. After doing a jump-in attack, you have to do a slight, like a micro walk in order to make sure you get the right combo because of the pushback. So that was on you, Xenon, right? Malthael99, enjoy your gifted sub as well. Sub hype in chat, guys. So let's see what happens here. So then, like, take a look at that. Take a look at that. This is a situation where you're in a plus situation because of the V trigger, right? So you had free pressure here. Normally this is -4, but it's... No, actually, no, you didn't have V trigger. I just realized this. No, you didn't. My bad, my bad, my bad. This was a -4. You're right. So your opponent could have probably punished this. He messed up. This is why you do an EXDP here, right? The Mika player gave up on the proper punish and instead went for a slide activation. You went for the EXDP right there, and it didn't work. God damn it. I understand the idea, but that was kind of sad. The punish was, by the way, even, like, he could have done anything to kill you, and somehow he didn't kill you there. Super lucky. And then you, like, take a look at that shit. Like, what's wrong here? You missed the throw because he shimmies you, and somehow he doesn't punish you for it. What is he trying to do? Let me see that. What is he trying to do there? He's just holding down back. Now he's jabbing. That's actually quite hilarious. And you grab him out of the jab. You literally you were just holding down back and you were spamming tech. And you grabbed him because he was in the jab animation, which which pushed the hurt box forward a little bit. That's interesting. That was a super sad way to get the win, but hey, got it.
That was a tough fight.
Round 2. Fight.
That's genius gameplay, right? Like, if that was in a tournament from Fudo, the commentators would say, that's next level, like that's the next level Flying Peach, right? But because it's in Silver League, it's a scrubby move to do, and it is a pretty scrubby move to do. That's so YOLO, so incredibly YOLO. He misses his punishes. By the way, like let's keep this in mind. The Mika player had multiple opportunities so far to do massive amounts of damages, like massive amount of damage, and he messes it up quite a lot right there again. You got anti-aired and put back in the corner. That's something that's just gonna happen if you keep jumping. -4, you actually got punished this time around. Wow, he's missing so many punishes. I think you need to chill a little bit more, Xenon. I think like the Mika player is gonna kill himself if you just wait it out, right? You missed out on a conversion right there. Let's take a look at that. This, like, after you hit this in V-trigger mode, you can follow it up, right? Doesn't really matter. Let's see. I'm not quite sure. Like, are you scared of the critical art on Wake Up? Why are you walking backwards right there? This is a good moment to pressure. In this matchup, I was really stressed. I always do in ranked. Because you, like, if you get a knockdown R.Mika, she really doesn't have anything unless she has critical art, but that's a pretty YOLO way to do it. Oh, if you used EX, it would have comboed. Okay. Like, take a look at that. This is why I'm saying, like, you gotta be a little bit more, like, a little more patient. Let's walk back right there. This situation happened like 3 times already. Like, you're in this spot, and then the next thing that you do, Sinan, is you jump right away, right? And there's really no reason. He's gonna do something unsafe, and he's doing this right there. He's doing a random slide. If you're looking for the slide, neutral jumping would actually be really smart in this spot because you would be able to punish him right there. Instead, you jump forward, he gets away, and there's really nothing to gain for you. Neutral jumping, if you're so scared of the activation, you can neutral jump, and you would have caught him a couple of times already. Yeah, and he's getting away with this YOLO gameplay.
Final round. Fight.
My payment went through. I give up. Views, what's the matter? Anyways, let's continue with this. Let's see what happens in the last round. Like, take a look at that. Once again, jump forward right there. Why are you jumping forward? Neutral jump is a much better option. You finally do neutral jump, and then you get rewarded instantly. You messed up the combo though. Take a look at that. Bam, bam. And then you fall, like, you're not pressuring properly. Then he's doing the YOLO peach for some reason. Okay, you got him again right there, not bad. That was such a predictable move as well. Let's take a look at the frame data. After this V skill, you cannot do a double dash. Take a look at that. You're in a -2, -5 situation because you double dashed in a spot where you can only safely dash in once. It's the classic thing with Ryu players as well, anti-airing and they double dash. You cannot double dash without risking getting hit. So as a result, what happens is, because you do a medium punch in a -5 situation, he actually gets away with the slide right there, and you get crush countered. Those are like the situations that seem to be like insignificant, but in reality, they actually decide matches, right? You even got the OTG, and then you do a YOLO CA. Come on, dude. Sinan, you're panicking for no reason. Just chill out, man. And I mean, now you should panic, right? But you put yourself in that spot. Okay, now he's in a -13 spot, right? Let's see what you do. Jab. That's a problem. Like, this is only, actually it's plus 15. It's plus 15. Damn. So you could have done anything in that spot, right? It's very, very minus. So yeah, gotta practice a punish for this. Instead you do a jab and you don't get anything out of it. That was literally the situation where you could have reversed everything. I can't believe you got away with that jump. Yeah. Too many jumps, not enough punishes on his stuff. Be a little bit more patient. Instead of forward jumping, neutral jumping worked out. You even got a couple of neutral jumps that were really strong. Every time he had V-trigger, he did the slide. Neutral jump that shit, punish it properly, know how to apply pressure after those situations, and then you're going to be good to go.